We had a remix back in the days as kids. We used to sing it as Amonabanga Mwanyela Kutina Nyela Kuse Mami Kayole.
Another day, another dollar, another way to make money. Gotta walk that mile.
Yo. What's up? It's Confabulation Desk with Patrick CIM, and I'm back on your screen. I'm back again. Well, I'll tell you what, I should have done this video. I should have uploaded it. I don't know what's happening, and I don't know what's gotten into me. I'm like, whoosh. I don't know. I should have uploaded this video some time back. Immediately the story went viral, but somewhat, I don't know what happened to me. I ended up uploading other stuff because I thought it wasn't important. Anyway, before we get into this, do make sure to subscribe to this channel, turn on the bell so that you might be notified every time I upload a video, and also comment down below a comment section, and you can also suggest what kind of content you would like to see on Confabulation. That's what kind of stories. I can talk about anything. Name it, politics, music, anything. Just tell me what you want me to talk about. So today, like I said, I should have done this some time back. So I'll be talking about one tweet by Peterson that went viral, and every blogger at that time was talking about it. The story was so big, and it was so, crazy. Everyone was like, sure. That kind of moment in Zambia where we go like, yeah. Yeah, that kind of thing. Yeah, so it was a tweet that Peterson tweeted some a week ago, something like that. I'm not sure when, but I've forgotten the dates. But though I planned everything, I did my research, and okay. So now let's get into this. So let me read the tweet to you. This is how the tweet went, and I quote: 2004, I refused to be his backing vocalist for a performance because every time he got paid 2,000 kwacha, he only gave me 20 kwacha. Even after writing songs on his album, including title track, he followed me home at 3 a.m. just to beat me. Today, I smile and shake hands. I smile at him and shake hands. Can you imagine? He smiles at him and shake hands. That's Peterson, okay? That's Peterson Zagaze, the tiger, a Brista, Solomon, whatever, aka a lot of aka the tiger, Zagaze, aka Zagawat, Zega Mambo. Zega Mambo is just going man. I'm sorry about that. So Peterson used to get 20 kwacha from this artist every time this artist was paid 2 million kwacha. That's just like 1% of what he got. If not 1%, it's like, yeah, just 1%, basically 1% of what the artist was getting. 20 kwacha. Imagine going at a party, or maybe going at a wedding or a performance or meetanan, maybe because kwacha music awards, then you're backing this artist, and then it only gives you a 10 kwacha for transport. So Peterson also tweeted that this 20 kwacha, he wouldn't use it for transport. Okay, he wouldn't use it for transport because he had to buy bread or breakfast in the morning. Okay, he also mentioned that at one point Aluwusu followed him at his house and told him like, dude, while I'm Pele Shandy, I just want my equal share because I can't bear this. Okay, so this artist was so mean and so bad because he was boastful, pompous, and a lot of artists came on this tweet, like B-Flow, felt a bit, was kind of pitful. What word do you use? For lack of a better term, we use pitful. He was like, oh, sorry man, that was a hard time. Now you're successful, and Chef 187 also came on this tweet, and I think he replied, or I think he had a reply, or maybe was it a record on Twitter? So he said, aren't you guys talking about Bob Mabege? And Peterson just brushed that off. He was like, no, Bob Mabege, that guy helped me a lot. I can't say anything about him. That guy is all good. Then T-Boy also had his experiences with this artist, and he said, wow, this guy actually took me to his house, and then we later went on to see this student, and he was telling me this shoe, I bought it in the I came from the US of A, US of A, USA. Yeah, so no, this shoe cost me a fortune and all that. So this guy was so pompous, and everyone was like, wow, so he said, no, I bought this artist in Shima, even gave him a ride wherever. So he also had his own experiences, like T-Boy. I mean, T-Boy also had his experiences. And did you know T-Boy actually works for FRA other than music? Yeah, that's what you do in Zambia, other means of survival. So T-Boy also came on the tweet and shared his experiences too, and all that. Who else? Shaiman Shaizo. Since Shaiman Shaizo, I don't know. I think they're related with Peterson. He also agreed to the fact that he was paid, or testified that he was paid 20 kwacha just to reaffirm Peterson Zagaze's tweet. Like, he was also given 20 kwacha for a performance in Livingstone some time back in 2004. Look at these guys have come a long way. But so I know a lot of you are like, okay, so nichindani chimuntu chopalana na satana shua. Like, he's even close to the devil, like his heart. And you'd be thinking, woof, this guy is so wicked. But now I want you to notice this tweet. Today I smile at him and shake hands. And then T-Boy said I bought him lunch and gave him a ride. So this artist means it means this artist is finished. He's a finished Zambian product. Like finished, not a finished product, but a finished product, like anasi that's happening. Niwaya, the planga. I don't know whether this guy will bounce back into music, but these guys mean that this guy is done. He no longer does music. His music no longer appeals to people if he does music. And I haven't heard his songs in like years, okay? So I don't know who the artists are talking about, but we've got 3 people. So if you want to know who this artist or this person is, go to Wikipedia. There's some kind of autobiography by Peterson, and they'll tell you his music journey. But according to Wikipedia, he entered into the music industry in 2003. Okay, as a backing vocalist, 2003. Then he had written songs for people or groups like Crazy, Too Proud, and Mwembe Muntu. And he had also worked with Bob Mabege on his album. Okay, so this guy, basically, Peterson had worked with various artists in Zambia before he blew in 2005. Actually, that's when his Munyaule song, which featured General Ozzy, came out, 2005. So Peterson worked with Crazy, actually wrote the hit song by Crazy, which he featured in, called Good Night Baby. You remember the song? Good night baby, I'll see you tomorrow. Oh my love, I'll love you forever. Oh pala, mama. And Too Proud, he wrote the song for Too Proud called Na ati Zabagwile. I don't know what that means. He even wrote songs like Gayapo Sakukosa for Mwembe Muntu and wrote Vobweleka. You remember Vobweleka? Vobweleka. He actually featured on that song. But I want you to notice something. He worked on a song with Bob Mabege, and the album was produced, or it was under Mondo Music. Okay, so Bob Mabege, if you've forgotten Bob Mabege, remember songs like Sungasia Koswena Nshawa, Amunabanga Mwanyela Koto, Machoka Koti, sorry. Amunabanga Machoka Koti. Oh, like we had a remix back in the days as kids. We used to sing it as Amunabanga Mwanyela Koti Nanyela Kuse Mami Kayole. You remember that? That song. He also had songs like Chua Milagali. Like, that is like a hit. Up to now, I think that song can still be at the top 10, at any radio station in Zambia, at any Billboard chart in Zambia. If there's a Billboard chart in Zambia or any chart, top whatever, that song was top notch. Sungasia Koswe Nanshawa. Actually, the album was titled, let me check the album. I don't know the album. I didn't know. I've forgotten the album. I think it's Mr. True. Yeah, Mr. True, something like that. So he worked with Bob Babege on a particular song in that album. That's the only time he worked. He just featured, actually. But I want you to notice this. He actually wrote, okay, the album track. According to the biography in Wikipedia, he wrote songs and featured on Mwembe Muntu's album. So for you who are wondering, who is Mwembe Muntu? Remember Black Muntu, which comprised of Leo and Mwembe. Leo was the guy who, like Dope Boys. I think you understand, like Dope Boys, 408 episode. It's not new to the Zambian music industry. The only new thing is that the vibe, the Dope Boys guys, they just, and 408, it's continuous. But that guy just used to rapping. So you understand? If you have been listening to music since 2000 and since 1998, you understand what I'm talking about. Leo Muntu had that. So Black Muntu, they had songs like Ushimbe, Mayo Achibili. You remember that? Omotema Olakulukutanga Taulipo. Even that song. And they had It's Okay. You remember the song? It's okay. Man, those guys were like, oh God. The rapping was so different. It's okay. Oh, God. Those guys were just amazing. So Mwembe Muntu is the guy who had a bit of dreadlocks to scruffy, like, you know, in those days it wasn't common, but those guys were the coolest people in those days, because all these things you've seen have been done before, like to CCCC, denim jackets. And these guys did it before. Mwembe and Leo Muntu, Black Muntu, guys, these were epic. These guys were. So we're talking about Mwembe Muntu. So Mwembe Muntu is actually the guy I think that we're talking about, because he's the only person Peterson had, according to his biography. Okay, he had written, according to the tweet, he had, after writing the album track and songs and only got 20 kwacha, and he's the guy who wrote some of the songs and the album track and worked with Mwembe Muntu on his album, and then that's it, boom, we gave you the clue. Mwembe Muntu is the guy Peterson was talking about, no doubt. There's nothing like that. If you must know, Mwembe Muntu is now found in Chachacha Road. Like, he's a kind of vendor. I'm not sure what he does, but I see him a lot, like from time to time, standing, you know, I don't know what he does, but he's standing with his phone, blah, blah, blah. That's actually Mwembe. So why didn't Peterson want to, you know, release the name of the person who did this? Because in his tweets, like follow-up tweets, he maintained that he won't mention the name of the person. He wanted to keep it confidential, and that he didn't want to bring this guy to disrepute or anything like that. But people insisted, we want to, who is this person? Who is this? Because they wanted to know the man close to the devil. Maybe in those days, maybe he has changed or maybe not. But I'll tell you what, if Peterson didn't want to disclose the name of this person, he shouldn't have shared the story in the first place. Because just bringing up that story, it stirred a lot of curiosity in people, and they were like, who is this ugly monster? Like, ni muntu wa bwanjo manga pase 20 kwacha muli 2 million. You understand? Because in those days it was 2 million. So I feel he shouldn't have disclosed the name of Mwembe. Oh no, he didn't disclose the name, but he shouldn't have posted this on his Twitter. And what I also think is, you know, in as much as he did this, he posted that and he left people clueless, somehow people found out or had an idea of who it was, and people started just guessing who it was. But in my findings, and I'm assuming it's Mwembe, there's no other person other than Mwembe Muntu. Definitely no other person. Not even, it can't be Danny Kaya. Of course, his autobiography, but Wikipedia doesn't say he worked with Danny Kaya or any other. It just said various artists. But they only mentioned 2 notable, is it 4 notable groups or artists. Crazy, Too Proud. I don't even know Too Proud. Like, I googled for Too Proud. Too Proud. There's a netabe wazungu Too Proud. Bali be Too Proud do. Samve kana pagalimba ke kana mpa kombo ni radio. Don't free come guys. Too Proud. That one move up. But Crazy and Mwembe Muntu and Bob Mabege. And can you believe this? I've been calling Bob Mabege as Bog Mabege. Like, seriously, not joking, guys. Not like be, you know, to be sarcastic or anything. I've been calling Bob Mabege as Bog Mabege. I don't know why. I didn't know. Sorry, people, forgive me. I plead. Bob Mbege, wherever you are, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. But the thing is, out of this story, we also learned that let's not be, no man is an island. Because according to Peterson, other tweets that followed up, he was told that you can never be better than me. The same artist who he wrote songs for told him you can never be better than me, no matter how many songs you release. But where is he now? It's from grace to grass. You understand? So you can never be at the top forever. At times, you understand, no artist has been at the top or at the helm of Zambian music for a long time without being shaken or maybe had to sleep a bit. Like, tell you what, Leo and Mwembe were the best, but I hear Leo is now a door bouncer at some nightclub, though he's been trying to push his music career here and there, but I hear he was a door bouncer at some point. I don't know where he is. As for Leo Muntu, I told you, I see him in Cairo and Chachacha Road, just standing and tapping on his phone. I don't know what he does there. Yeah, I don't know. Basically, this is what happens. I can't even judge these people. I don't know what they've become and what has become of them. But let's not be an island or think we will forever stay at the top. Let's help others so that as we also go on, we can be helped during the times of trouble. And then it should also, maybe serve as a lesson to other artists and other upcoming artists. Okay, so and dude, in conclusion, I would like to see Black Muntu back. Black Muntu. Mwembe Muntu was the Black Muntu because he was the darkest. Like really, he was the Black Muntu in that group. So Leo Muntu was not black. Like Leo is like kind of light. He has this light tone complexion thingy. So Black Muntu is Mwembe. Mwembe is Black Muntu because he's black. Come on, guys. And anyway, so I would like to see Black Muntu back because those guys were so amazing. They had this their sound was so unique. No one does this kind of music up to now, the way they used to do the music. It was so different. Even rap. Man, you wonder what you really, that was unique rap. Before Slap D, they were doing the shit for a long time. Before Chef, before Maki 2, there was Black Muntu, there was Shimas, there was Crisis. Who else? MC Wabuino, Danny Kaya. These were rappers we had in those days. We had, who else? Mazina Vuta. 3D, 3Shan. Something like that. Yeah, we had that guy. MC Wabuino used to rap. Hey, sure. He used to rap from time to time. But yeah, MC Wabuino, Danny Kaya used to rap. I don't know about Exile, not Chameleon, but these guys used to rap. And General, Aze, before Slap D, before Maki 2, before all these guys came, they were those guys, eh? Respect to these people. I'm out of here. I'll see you next time.